Hey everybody, Hat Creature here. We have an interesting game here. This is along the same vein of Dead by Daylight and all the other asymmetrical horror games. This one is called, if you can see it, Carnival Hunt. I don't think there's a release date just yet. It should be sometime this year. But basically, I'm going to show you the trailer and I'm going to go over it. But the basic premise is that I believe you have been turned into a bunny wind-up toy, and a whole bunch of you have been kidnapped and turned into bunnies. Now, you're in this carnival, right? Just like this. That's the antagonist. You can play as the antagonist, but you're in this carnival setting, and you're trying to escape the carnival setting. Or you could actually hunt down the bunny people as well. First off, I'm gonna say, this is the most graphically appealing asymmetrical horror I've ever seen. Like last year, that's beautiful. Dead by Daylight, I mean, at times it can be good to look at. But look at this. This is incredible. This reminds me of Little Nightmares. This whole game makes me feel like it's a multiplayer Little Nightmares, where you're this little guy in a world of giants, and the whole world is twisted, and you have to use the environment to avoid these giant monsters and escape. That's what this feels like. The way it looks, the way it plays, it feels like it's a story game, but it's a multiplayer game. It's beautiful. I don't quite understand this scene. I don't quite understand that at all. So he's chasing him. Another bunny comes out. Why does another bunny come out? Some things we just don't know, but it looks like possibly the bad guy, the carnival monster, can activate his own bunnies to attack you, or perhaps other players can just screw you over. For what purpose, I don't know, but that's something interesting. Screwing over your fellow players, that always sucks. That's always awful. Bad behavior should not be rewarded, but if there's a purpose to it, or if it's a mechanic, that's something I'm interested in as well. Because, Among Us is a popular game. Deceit. But this is a beautiful game. And look at that. You can ride a unicycle and fly away. Or, get a bunch of balloons and fly away. And you have things to go against this. And look at this. You can actually teleport. And that's beautiful teleportation. Oh, and you can throw bunnies at other bunnies. But yeah, this is the game. And it looks amazing. Look at this. The levels look and feel humongous. And look at that. Holy crap. That's awesome. That's such a cool ability. And that's it. You get to play as this guy, and there are other monsters as well. I don't know what the other ones are, but this one is, the main one. And they do have a Kickstarter, and this is actually impressive for a Kickstarter game, because all the other asymmetrical horrors out there, last year, Hide or Die, I can't think of every single one, but all of these have been either Kickstarters or GoFunds, just independent projects. And they've all had to make sacrifices here or there to become something amazing and beautiful, but they all failed for one reason or another. I would say one of the reasons they fail is the community itself is very wishy-washy. They find something that's a competitor for the main one, and then they play it, and it's not enough like the main one. And so they just leave it completely. But then, of course, the games themselves do have things that are lacking. One of the biggest problems, I think, with all these independent asymmetrical games is that they're not finished. And they have to release them in order to make money, but the problem is a lot of these have been lacking features that make them feel like they're unfinished. And it's like, oh, over time it's gonna get better. But the problem is, that's the problem. It can't get better over time. It has to be good right now, and then get even better over time. Hopefully this one doesn't have that mistake. And you never know, because the graphics for this are incredible. Just look at this. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. So I'm really pulling through for this one. It is PC only, for now anyway. If it'll come to consoles, I don't know. That's another thing with a lot of these games. They're PC only because... well, good question. I don't know why they're PC only at first, and then go to console. Maybe it's just easier to build it for PC. I don't know. I don't make video games. But yeah, PC only for now. I'm sorry for my fellow console players. I'll be able to play it. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully I'll actually enjoy it. Not. I was really disappointed with VHS. I just dropped it the moment it felt like Dead by Daylight. Immediately dropped it. But yeah, I'm really pulling through. No solid release date, so we'll just see how this goes. Anyway, hope you guys enjoy, and you're having a great day. A better day than that bunny is having. Hopefully you're the top hat man. The hat creature. Have a great day.